today. How are you doing? We are back. We're going to jelly plate a little bit today. And I've got my paints ready here. And I've got also some scrap paper here. You know, some that we're not real fond of and some that we are fond of. But we're going to use some scrap paper for the fun of it. But I'm going to try to break this down into a couple of easy steps because if you're like me, you kind of get lost in the process. So I'm going to break it down into what's easy for me. And is in my brain, I thought the first step would be to either start with some paper that has color. That is the first step. So start with paper that has color, right? So it has color. So that can either be a scratch paper or we can make some paper that has color. So start with paper that has color. All right, I'm probably going to end up brayer over that. So I'm going to try to be careful and not do that. That's going to be interesting. I'll probably use this as my brayer sheet, hopefully. I'm not going to do too much, but I just want to start this process and see if this makes sense. So we're going to do this two ways. So start with paper that has color, right? Actually, why don't I make my note on a piece of paper, and that way I don't have to worry about making a mess. So start with paper that has color. Okay, so that's going to be number one. And then that can either be scrap paper or painted paper. Okay. So right now we're going to go ahead and start with both scrap paper and a painted paper. And I'm going to start with the painted paper first. We're going to create the painted paper. Give these a little shake. So in order to make my painted paper, I'm just going to get that off of there. Toss that. I'm going to make my my painted paper to start. Okay, we're just going to use that, and we're going to use this. Red goes a long way, so we don't need a lot. Okay, well that's probably not enough, but that's okay. We're going to use this brayer. I cleaned it up the best I could. Okay, full disclosure. Somebody said, Dawn, how do you clean your brayer and your stuff? Full disclosure, I don't. I honestly, I don't. I try to rinse these off, and that's about as far as I get in the cleaning process. Okay, so we're going to start with this piece of paper, and we're going to use this piece of paper that has some names on it. I'm going to go over them. Just some stuff that I'm pulling out of a recycle bin. So here's a piece of paper that has color now. No stencils, nothing. Just some paper that has some color. Okay, there we go. That's a good start. All right, so we have that. And we have, sticking with the same color scheme, let's go ahead and, if I can find, okay, here's the yellow. All right, why don't we add a little bit more color to that? So those are going to be the two pieces of paper that have color. Start with paper that has color. Gotta remember that. And we're going to start, and always try to stay in the same family with your paint colors, like warms. You don't want to mix that in there. You know what I mean? You'll make mud. So try to stay in the same family. Let's add a little bit of red. There we go. My brayer and everything really needs some help, guys. I need new brayers. And I probably could use a new jelly plate, but I mean, I'll be fine. So we're just going to go like so. Just add a little bit more color on there. Okay. And now what we're going to do is this is where I think I have a good handle on it. That's pretty, right? All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add some contrasting color, maybe, maybe not. Maybe we'll just add like this yellow for this one. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of this yellow or both. And we're going to put that on there. Oh, yeah, buddy, and some gold. I'm not going to forget the gold today. I put it right in front of me, so I cannot forget the gold like I did last time. So let's just go ahead and throw this on here like so. And what we're going to do now is we're going to, here's my note. We are going to add a stencil. Okay. To plate. Okay. So we're just going to do a simple one today, just so that we can get the gist. And you can see that I do not clean off my stencils. Now here's what you want to do. You can either use this to pick that up or not. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use an extra piece of paper to pick up the stencil this way, because I actually want what's left on the jelly plate to be my color, okay, that I use. So I'm always going to say this is going to be kind of a wipe-off situation right here. You can add it wherever you want, but I'm going to use this like as a wipe-off because that's not what I want. This is what I want. What's left on the jelly plate, that's what I want. This can be whatever too, by the way. Hope I'm not confusing you guys. So we're just going to go ahead and stick this down in here, and this is going to be the stencil image that we're going to end up with right here. What's left on the plate. And it's so light, but you can kind of see it. Wrong color. Need a contrasting color in order for me to demonstrate that. But we'll go ahead and do that again. Maybe with this blue. We're going to go ahead and do a contrasting color now. Let's do that again. Just a little blue. And if it mixes with that yellow, we're going to get a little green, and that's completely fine. And I'm not loving this paint actually to jelly plate with because it, again, grab this one, because it dries too fast. Just dries too fast. So basically, I'm just trying to pick this paint up so that I can get to what's underneath of it. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. So this is the one I want right here. And you can do that a few times now with the different, that's better. See what I'm saying? So I just want like the ghost image that's left on here because I think it makes a better image than this. This one is in my opinion, too sharp. The image is too sharp. This is not as sharp, and I like it much better, the one that's left on the jelly plate itself. So I'm going to say this one's good for now. We're going to keep using this to pick up, so we'll see what we get out of it. So let's try that again now. So we're going to add some more. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of blue, and we're going to use our painted paper. Okay, and then 3 is going to be pick up ghost image. We're just going to call it the ghost image, which it's really not. Image. On original painted paper. Okay, so basically it's 3 steps. So just bear with me, and I think once I do it a few times and show you, we'll all get a better image. Let's do a little bit of white on here. Why not? I'm going to do this a few times. Okay, now we want to pick this up. If I had a spray bottle with some water, that would be really great. So let's grab another. Oh, and I mended my stencil. This is my homemade stencil, and I love it, so I mended it. So we're going to go ahead and put this down on here just to pick up. So you're always going to have like a pickup piece of paper that's going to end up being pretty cool anyway, right? So yeah. Okay. That one's pretty cool. But what we really want is this. That's what we want right there. So we're going to throw this on here like so. And get that image off there. It's going to be messier, or I should say less. Yeah, see? I like what's going on, you guys. I'm getting kind of the idea of how I actually like this. So let's do that again. We have 2 images that I did with, it's kind of a 3-step method. And I kind of thought about this in my head. How can I make this work for me? So let's do that again. And we're going to go ahead and use another piece of scrap paper. So step one, start with a colored paper. Painting paper or scrap paper. All right. And on this one, I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of black. If I can find it. There's the black. Put this one back over here. So number one. And then we're going to find some pretty cool and we're going to pick it up. We're going to just use our pickup paper to pick up that image, to pick up the extra paint that we don't want on our painted paper. Now, because we basically want what's left on the jelly sheet. Turning out pretty cool though, isn't it? And this one's pretty neat. Oh goodness, we're going in and out here. Let me fix that for you. I hope that hasn't been happening. Oops. I hope that hasn't been happening too long, but if it has, I apologize. Oh boy. I don't know if that worked or not. Okay, now let's pull this off of here. Get it down on here. And let's pull this off. We're going to go ahead and try to stick it on the corner. Okay. So see, it's just kind of, now if I had a spray bottle, but what we can do now is we can also add some color to this. Let's add some white and pick the rest of this up. It dried too soon. This paint is not the, if I had more kind of paint, I need more paint. I need this kind of paint. I don't want, oh, I need some more of this. Not this. I don't want too much more of the, these deco kind of paints. I want this kind of paint, but it's more expensive. So I'm using the Hippie Crafter up. And I do love the Hippie Crafter. It's in my Amazon shop because it's a nice opaque paint, but it's not, it's too dry for this kind of a process, I think. So, yeah. If I had a spray bottle with some water in it, it would be fine. That's pretty cool looking. Pull this off of here. And put that down on here. Not my favorite combo here, but it's okay. There we go. Sorry, I'm going to do it a little for you. There we go. But it's working. Now I'm going to throw some red on there. Oh, actually, some yellow, some gold. We're going to put this on here. And I'm going to go ahead and see how juicy this gold is. It's really nice. I am going to go ahead and put down another stencil. We'll use this one. And then we're going to pick it up. I think this is going to be done for now. Actually, no, let's go ahead and use this one and then we'll be done with it. There we go. Yes, now it's got a little bit of shine to it. That's kind of pretty. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so we'll be done on that one. And then we'll pick this up. Over there. This one here like so. And this isn't my favorite. I like with painty paper background better. But do you see the method or the steps that I'm trying to use? And I think it's going to work out a lot better for me. Yeah, now see, I really like that. That's a pretty piece, you know? It's got some depth a little bit. It does need a little bit more color. So I think I'm just going to add a little bit of maybe some purple. So we're going to put the paint down. I'm going to keep going here until I feel like I've got something that I love. I'm not feeling I have something that I love yet. I'm going to go ahead and put this on there again. And we're going to use a new deli sheet to, actually we're going to use this to pick that up. I've got some book pages as a pickup. It's fine. That'll be pretty. Okay. Just a little something. Pull this up. Put this down over here. And let's pick that up. I'm going to try to be too fussy about it. There we go. Oh, that's better. Oh, yeah, that looks much nicer. And seeing it picks up, that's really pretty. So, see, I really like that. So, we're going to call that one. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do some more. I'm going to keep going with, let's go with this yellow. So, now we're going to make a painty paper. Need to pull this over so I can add that to that. Okay, let's go with this music sheet. We're going to use this just to get some color down. I think there's two. Yeah, there is. So there's our color. There's our painting paper. It's got some color down on it. Okay. And now, isn't that pretty? And now let's add some pink. Or let's add some of this blue. That'll be really pretty. So let's add some pink and blue. So there's that, and maybe a little bit of pink. Oh, a little bit, Dawn? Okay, well, if you say so. Not a little bit, is it? There we go. That's great. Okay, so now we'll put this down. We're going to grab this again. Grab some of that color. So step 2, basically, is we're getting off the stencil. And deli plate works best for this, or deli paper, I should say, works best for your face, really. Then we're going to pick up this piece, this gorgeous stencil. Okay. It should be really pretty. I'm not going to try to pick it all up. Oh, wow. That's really pretty. Isn't that pretty? So there you go. And this one's got some real nice colors to it. It's a nice little image. It's got the music in the background. That's really pretty. And then we got some more on here to pick up. And I'm going to go ahead and just lay this on here like so and try to get what I can. I'm going to do this a few times, you guys. That's really pretty. Isn't that pretty? Just gorgeous. All right. So let's do that again, but we're going to use yellow. This is what everybody loves. This yellow, this blue, and this pink. Everybody just loves that combo. And I'm not going to say I don't love it too, because I do, for sure. There we go. Pretty. That is a pretty combo. Look at that. Go right over it. Oh, that's okay. It's just a rub off. Okay. Let's go ahead and just add that to the music sheet. Now we're making our painting paper. Trying to get most of it up. And now, that's stunning. That's fun. All right, so now we're going to add a little bit of white, I think. And then we're going to roll that on there. And then we're going to put our stencil down. I don't care how grungy this is starting to look. I actually really like it. Let's treat out our stencil for something different. We'll use this one. And we'll use this to pick it up with. And then we'll just probably use this as a... Actually, the deli sheet is the best thing to pick this up with. This is not as good. The deli sheet really gets in there. that's okay. That's fine. Okay. I'll pull that off of there. And now we'll add that to this and just a little bit. Yeah, see, I don't want to do the whole thing. Just a little bit. That's pretty. All right, now let's add, I wish I had some water with me. Well, I do, but my drinking water, and that's not happening. Let's go ahead and add some gold. Oh, goodness, that's going to make a mess. Let's make a mess today. Holy moly, rock and rolly. Look at that mess. Okay. We're going to be done with this piece, you know. Actually, no, I'm going to add some black to it. So, all right, we need to start another. Should you using deli sheets? I don't know why I keep grabbing other paper than deli sheets for this, but it's okay. This isn't my favorite stencil. Honestly, it's not. I like, I don't like it as much as I like some. So we don't have, so now what we need is our painted or our scrap paper. We're going to go with a scrap paper. I'm going to go with a dark one. I have one in here, nice and dark. Do I have any? That's pretty. Unfortunately, I don't. I think this will be good. Okay. And this is a good way to use up some of your scrap paper that you don't use all the time. And that turned out pretty nice. But now I do want to add some black. Where is the black? Right here. So I guess my method, I don't know, it's making more sense to me, but I hope it is to you as well. I'm not sure though. So I'm not sure if I'm making any sense. Where's my favorite? I don't know where my favorite stencil is. But let's use this one because I love numbers. And let's grab some of that deli sheet. I love black numbers, so that's fun. And always use not the shiny side. Use the non-shiny side on your deli sheets. There we go. See how nice that picks up? Just, it's really good for picking up between stencils. Okay. Ta-da! Okay. And we'll go like so. And we'll put this here like this and see if we can get them off of that. And then we will take that and put it on here. There we go. Now, if you didn't want the, you know, you could have used this, but that's okay. I actually like that because I like the way the gold is showing through that. That's really pretty. We're actually going to call that one done. I'm going to try something, though. Actually, no, I'm going to leave it like that. Again, I wish I had some water. Just use this yellow to pick some of that up with. Or the gold, actually. It's really wet. Juicy. It's much juicier. I need to do something with this though really quick. I'm going to get some black color paint. I want to get some black numbers on it. And I'll show you the other method to get your numbers instead of, that's pretty though. See, I really like that. Really just faint. You can see them very faintly. Okay, but I do want some black numbers on here. I'll show you. So I'm going to put this down and pick it up with the painted paper. So I've probably confused you guys, but I found this method, just a quick method, I guess, a quick way to do it is to have, you know, have that. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. Look where I melted that before online too. You guys got to see that. So yeah, if you really just want the numbers, leave it on there. So I do want just the numbers right now. So hopefully they'll pick up pretty good. can go like this too. Oh yeah. See, that's awesome. And that made that all that much better. So see, sometimes it does behoove you to leave this down, especially if you're doing something like numbers. Love that. It's really nice, except for I put it on there upside down. Should have been this way, I think. That's okay. There we go. Yeah, these are cool. I'm going to consider these 2 pieces done. I love the grunge. You know me. Love the grunge. So that's that. So let's go ahead and go with another. Let's do some red and yellow. Get some fiery colors in there. Red and yellow. Oopsie. Just trying something that didn't work. Wanted to see how well it would go through there. It did not. It did not. Let's put this on here. Pick up some of that. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and go with, what, let's see. That's not a favorite. That's not a favorite. I can't find my, there it is. This is the one I just love. Oh, but this is cool too. We might play with this. Let's play with that for a second. And that was just like a paper doily. Pretty. But I want what's left on there is what I'm looking for, that. It won't show up on this. It's got to go on something different. It's got to go on something different. Let's put it on here. No, the numbers came out, but not the doily, and that's okay. It's kind of pretty though. All right, so we've got a good start for a couple there. We've got 3 to pick up. Let's go with, what are we going to go with? Not that, not that. Let's use some weird colors. Let's use like, what's this? Like this flesh champagne. I want to use this champagne and this burnt sienna. Let's see what we can do with that. Yeah, why not? Oh, hello. Excuse me, goodness, that's a lot of paint. That's just way too much paint. Okay. I kind of lightened up the burnt sienna. That's basically all that did, and that's fine. Okay. So let's put my favorite stencil down. This one. I love this stencil. I don't know what it is about it, but I do love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's pick it up with this. It's wet. You can feel how cold it is. I just have to say, maybe if you don't take anything away from this video, take away the fact that the deli sheets is the best thing to pick up to stencil. I mean, it really is. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's like my favorite stencil right there. Just love the vibe. All right, let's just go ahead and throw that on here. What a mess. But I love it because it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. Let's throw some yellow. I think yellow would be pretty on the background of that one. Actually black too, but we use yellow. Okay. Grab a piece of paper. Because you know whatever's on the top is going to be what's on the back of your image, right? So, just FYI. I always forget that, but oh yeah, I love that. That's super grungy, super cool. That will look cool, cool, cool in a Buddha journal. Really cool. I think this one just might be done, but I might add one more thing to it. So actually, let's just go ahead and put a real light coat of black on here. When I say light, it's not what I mean by light. That was not a light coat, but it's okay. You can actually run off on these and make your background papers too. Okay. Where's my, there's this. Nope. Hold on, this one. Okay, where's my deli sheet? Well, let's use this. Just one quick swipe. There we go. One quick swipe. Because I want more. There's that deli sheet. But that's okay. Changing my mind here an awful lot. But I do that when I'm right in the middle of the process. But I hope you can see that starting out with a painting paper, oh, that's beautiful. By starting out with some color on your page is kind of like key. Don't just, I guess my thing was I was just putting down stencils and trying to pick up, and it was just not looking as well as I thought. So layering over something that already has color on it with stencils is, I guess that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of what to this color. How about this green? No, how about this green? A Viridian. Did I say that right? Yeah, I did. Just a little bit. That might be too little bit. Okay. I just want to look out here. I told you we're going to be doing a lot of jelly plate stuff, so stick around, learn with me, you guys. Learn with me. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? You can see why that's my favorite, absolute favorite stencil. I'm going to put some gold on here, and then that'll pick up. That'll be pretty. Oh, yeah, that will be so pretty. It'll be gold with green. That will look pretty. And I'm going to put it on some deli paper. And call it done on this one, I think. I'm going to like that. I can tell already. I'm going to love it. There we go. Ah, I knew I would. That's done. That's a done deal right there. That's pretty. Pretty. Oh, goodness. I'm running out of room over there. I've got a little tiny table set up over there so that I could put some stuff on it. So let's take this off of here before it gets ruined. Too late. See if I can get some more on there. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's pretty. Little ghost image on there. Nice and grungy. Time to make some tags, guys. Time to make some tags. I want to make a few more deli sheets because I am going to be doing some more journals. So I need some more deli sheets. So let's go with this. And then let's go with this. Actually, let's go with the blue. Goes a little greeny. That's okay. That's pretty. Okay, we're going to pick that up with some deli, our background. Okay, so we've got our painting paper. That's pretty, and now we're going to put an image, and we're going to use the gold. Maybe a little bit of black. It's so hard for me when I say a little bit of black to just have a little bit of black. Oh, there we go. A little bit of black. I did good. Make it a little bit grungy-ish. There we go. Okay. Let's pick that up. I'm going to use my favorite stencil again because I love it. Let's not put that in there. And we're going to pick it up with this. No, we're not. We're going to pick it up with this. Okay, and then we're going to use the ghost image on our deli sheet. I hope that makes sense. I hope I made sense and didn't confuse everybody. That's beautiful. But this is going to be even more beautiful. Even more muy bonita. There we go. See? There we go. That's just what the doctor ordered right there. That's so pretty. Oh, that's good. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. Okay, let's do another. I think I've got a couple more. I think I'm going to sneeze here. We can just call this one. No, actually, I think we're just going to throw a little bit of yellow on here. That would be really pretty. Just a nice light yellow. Running low. I got to keep an eye out for some sales for that basic Liquitex, don't I? I sure do. Yeah. That's what I got to do. There we go. Okay, that's pretty, but it's a little bright. So let's tone that down some of this Viridian. That's a really pretty color. Boy, that is a stunning color right there. I love that Viridian. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, we'll pick some of that up, but then we want to add some of that to this. There, see, that toned it down. That's gorgeous. Really pretty. Okay, we'll say that's good. And then I want to add some black to this. There it is. Is it like this? Mars black. Oop. Plenty. I need to bring over another piece of paper over here. This one's kind of seeing better days. So yes, I do not, really bad. Let's use a different stencil. What is this one? Ooh, this is pretty. It looks too, no, never mind. Look too Christmassy. Use that. Look at that. This looks scaly though, doesn't it? Mermaidy, but that's okay. It'll be pretty. It would have been prettier the other way, but this is pretty. That works. So we'll say yes on that. Take this off. Put some white or some, maybe some yellow on that, and then pick that up. And pick that up. And I'm going to call it quits here because I'm already at almost 40 minutes, and I know that these longer jelly plate videos probably aren't your favorite. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to continue on making a mess here because I want to do some more, but I'll go as long as I can with you. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that. I like it, I like it, I like it. I'll just throw some more color on it though. Hold on. Just maybe, I don't know. That's kind of a bright yellow though, isn't it? It's kind of a dark. How about this one, just for kicks and grins? Kind of talking to myself here. Okay. I'll go ahead and use this as a pickup, and I'm going to, let's just go kind of this way. See what happens. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's good. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. As a matter of fact, I like it better not perfect. You know, isn't it pretty? All right, let's grab this off of here. And it's going to use, throw a little bit of gold. Oh, that'd be pretty with gold. A little bit, just a little bit not. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and use this piece of paper right here because it's just kind of a mess, and why not? Let's see what we can get out of that. Oh, I like it. I really like that. It's just needs a little bit of black, and it'll be perfect. A little bit of black, and it would be perfect. Oh, my hand's in that. My finger's gotten in there. Okay, so hold on. There we go. Just some painted papers here. It's really on there. I love that. Really like that. It looks like an aquarium. Pretty cool. Let's add a little bit of black or maybe some bright yellow. No, this is where I just want a contrasting color, but I don't want it to be too weird. Like this might be weird, but let's try it. Kind of Christmassy green, you know what I mean? But I just want a little bit more something. Yeah, actually not bad. Okay, so let's use this. Pick this up with these maybe. Okay. And then just add some more. Just some color. Okay, and then we'll pull that up, throw on a little bit of black, just a pinch. I just want yeah, you see what I'm doing? I'm just trying to grunge it. Just like so. And then we're going to grab this, but I want, oh, there we go. This is what I want. Boy, I love jelly plating, you guys. I could be here all day. I just love it. That's what I wanted. Just to grunge it up some. And, yeah, no rhyme, no reason. So there we go. Just some grungy papers. Just what the doctor ordered. Yeah. Some little tidbits here. Probably make it in a tag somewhere. Love the gold on that. And there's that. So let me go ahead and run it by you what we did today. Take a look through. So we've got these just grunginess right here. So again, so it's basically start with a color paper that has color, add your stencil, pick up the paper, the middle of the stencil, and then pull it up, and then use the ghost image that's on the deli, or that's on the jelly plate. Okay, so that's kind of my thought process. Does that help a little bit, or did I totally confuse you, or did it help a little bit? I don't know, but I think it turned out pretty good. Got some pretty good jelly plates here. Let's see. Today, this is kind of my favorite stencil today for some reason, and this one usually is. Some great deli sheets here. This one's still pretty wet, so I'm going to be kind of careful with it. Isn't that stunning, though? I love that. Just picture that on a tag or an ATC or on a collage in your art book, you know? Here's just a painty paper, you know, just a runoff. So that's all that one is, but that's okay. And then, oh, I mean, I did a lot. This one is probably going to end up in my Buddha journal. This one here. I'm really feeling those colors, those earthy tones. Here's another pretty cool one here with that. Remember, this was that burnt sienna and that champagne. It's still pretty damp, but it's just unique. This kind of needs a little bit more to it, but that's okay. We'll probably use it. I love that. Messy. And then there's this one, which we love. It's kind of fun. Now you'll drip around the edges or whatever on these, you know. Or just, you know, if you're going to use them in journals, you wouldn't rip around the edges. Or you could. Love this. Remember, this is just the painting paper, but it's backwards. But that actually is fine. You know, it's actually just fine. And then, oh, I like this one with the flowers. That was fun. It turned out really nice. The music in the background. Really cool, actually. I love this. And then there's this one on the book page. That turned out pretty cool. And then we've got a few more here. The blue here. I like that one. That turned out nice. This was our Deli Pick Wipe Off. This is the first two that I tried to do with my, and then one more. And that's it for the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this jelly print day. It was a lot of fun. I actually love these. I never get tired of this stencil that I made. I never do. I never get tired of it. So anyway, well, I hope you guys enjoyed today. And I know I sure did. You can tell by my hands. So anyway, enjoy yourselves. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Let me know in the comments below if this helped you or confused you. I hope that it didn't. I hope that it helped you. All right. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye now.